Hi Scorpio, welcome back. So Scorpio, this is going to be your September reading, you versus them. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you might be dealing with. Keep in mind that it is a general reading, so the message can be interchangeable, and it can be in regards to any relationship in your lives, okay? So overall energy here, Scorpio, Gemini energy. This is talking about being curious, being communicative, being more flexible, kind of seeking new social interactions for some of you, or new connections for some of you. You may be a little bit more perceptive than you usually are, or a little bit more urged, feeling the urge to get out there or communicate more than you have, say, in the prior months. Because it can be a little bit of a restless energy, a little bit of fidgety energy, and I felt almost immediately when the camera started that I was like getting tongue-tied. So make sure that when you're communicating during this time frame, Scorpio, that you're just being very crystal clear with what you mean, okay? Because I think that there is a good probability there could be miscommunication during this time frame, or, you know, somebody may take something the wrong way. Tone of voice is really important. Be really careful with like text and email and stuff, because you never know the tone that someone's reading it in, and or the tone that the person meant to say it in. So I don't know why that's coming up, but that's, I guess, important if you're communicating with someone during this time frame. So let's see. Your overall energy is the Seven of Pentacles, Scorpio. So this is all about your vision and where do you want to put your time and energy moving forward. This is about investments and investing money, or investing in yourself, depositing money into your bank account. You may need to do that, or will be doing that, you know. It's also talking about seeing things come to fruition. So if you've had a vision, you put the time and energy into it, Scorpio, whatever that vision was, you may be seeing evidence of it coming to fruition during this time frame, which is really interesting message, because I did a few readings before this one, and that message kept coming up. So that might be for the collective, not just you, Scorpio, things kind of coming into fruition, but we'll see. This person's energy is the Devil energy, Capricorn energy for some of you. Now in this deck, the Devil talks about being released from a very toxic energy, or pronouncing freedom. So this person may be in this energy where they're kind of unhinging themselves from things that they felt really tied to, whether literally tied to, or spiritually or emotionally tied to. That could be something that this person is in the process of working through. They may have struggled with codependencies in the past, or addictions, you know, just toxic behaviors or ways of thinking. And during this time frame, I think that this person is asserting their freedom from that, or at least attempting to. Okay, so let's see. Now we're going to go into the recent past, Scorpio, and what events led up to today, and then we're going to look at perception. We're going to look at how you genuinely feel about each other, your hopes, and the most likely future outcome. So, Scorpio, recent past, King of Swords here. So, I feel like, you know, for a lot of you, this is tying into the vision, and I'll show you why in a minute. But I feel like in the recent past, Scorpio, you kind of got really smart, you know, about what it is that you want in particular, getting a bit of like a higher knowledge boost, so to speak, really thinking about things from more of a logical and a practical standpoint than an emotional standpoint. You could have been a little bit detached in your head in the recent past. Let's see. Yes. Ten of Swords there. Holy cow. Scorpio. Ooh, I feel the breeze, y'all. This is cold energy. Ooh. So, Scorpio, I got the Death card out, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. I think you needed that higher perspective, you know, because in the past energy, you know, I don't know how else to explain this, and I know that you will understand this, Scorpio, but you may have been really, really cold in general, shut down, shut off emotionally, and feeling very taken advantage of, betrayed, emotionally bankrupt. This is really, really heavy emotion. And yet no emotion. So if in the past, Scorpio, and this could be recent past or far distant past, if things got very emotional for you, it was like shutdown mode, like self-protection, honestly. Because I feel like, you know, you were really getting into your head. This connection could have really gotten to your head, or just a multitude of things getting to you at once. And just needing to be like, okay, you know what? I'm actually going to take the emotion out of it, which is actually impossible to do, but you know what I mean? It's like needing to detach, to kind of preserve. Yeah. But I'm not entirely sure that really helped you to feel any better, Scorpio, because I don't see like a coming out of that energy in the past. But we'll see what's coming in the present energy. It just might have given you a reprieve, but not necessarily resolved anything, if that makes sense. So let me get this person's energy and see, you know, what this is about. Okay. Their recent past. Page of Pentacles. King of Wands, the Chariot, all right, so this person's recent past energy, and then the Three of Pentacles. I feel like this person, Scorpio, they planted their seed of intention here, okay? And I feel like they had a lot of confidence about where they wanted to put their time and energy. This person may have moved forward into a situation or circumstance where they felt more comfortable or felt more of a cooperative energy that could have been away from you, you know what I'm saying? Like they could have been putting time and energy elsewhere, because I have a fire element here, which is not you. And or this person was just getting really fired up about where they want to plant the seeds in their life and where they want to head, trying to make progress there, trying to be more cooperative, trying to work on things that make them feel part of something. I feel like that's important to this person, or has been important to this person in the past, to feel like they're a part of something. And if this person felt like they weren't a part of something with you, then they found another cooperative component, really, for those of you where it's someone else. But I just feel like in general, this person's past energy was all about kind of taking the reins and being pretty resolute in where they were planting their intentions and making progress and wanting more cooperation in their life. So let's see perception here. So what is your perception then, Scorpio, of this person, of this connection? And we'll look at that. Keep in mind, perception's in the eye of the beholder, so it may be your truth, but it may not be the whole truth. But we'll start there, and then we'll look at the emotions and most likely future outcome. So. Scorpio, perception, 7 of Wands, the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Cups. Woo! The Page of Swords. So, Scorpio, when you think of this connection, you feel like you always have to be on guard, you know, or that you are on guard with this person, or they are on guard with you. At the same time, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, a whole lot of commitment potential or commitment, a whole lot of love, a whole lot of emotion, and yet a whole lot of skepticism as well. A whole lot of trust issues, a whole lot of untrust. You know what I'm saying? And maybe rightly so, especially if this person made you feel how I picked up in the past, you know? But for others of you, it's just like, it's really a trust issue you have internally with self, and that may keep showing up in your life in different forms. But we'll get past perception and then look at that, the emotions. But I just feel like there's a sense of, you know, needing to be on guard with the connection and not really trusting it. But at the same time, there's all of this hopeful potential here, or there's all of this commitment towards the connection and a lot of love here, you know, and yet insecurities play a role at, you know, when it comes to this person, when it comes to you. That could be with the unguardedness about, you know, sometimes we are very quick to be very defensive or on guard when someone has maybe the ability to pull our insecurities, or you know, if especially Scorpio, you know, you have a lot of emotion towards someone, and that depth could scare you of the emotion that you feel, or you may get very protective over it, because I do find when Scorpios love someone, they are equal amounts capable of hating that same person as they were as loving that same person. Because I think that Scorpio, you don't love, you don't give like finicky love. It's like, I adore or I despise, you know, you're very black and white with it. And so that's kind of what I'm seeing here, black and white. It's like either I'm on guard and I don't trust you, or I'm totally in love with you, I want everything, you know. And if it's not you, then it could be this person you're dealing with, especially if they have water in their chart as well. But yeah, that's just kind of what I get here. So let's see how they see you, Scorpio. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the Moon, and the Sun, and how they see you. So Scorpio, this person, when they think of the connection, it's like their perception is, one, that you are focused on your own self, your own life, you know, or work, money, whatever this is. They see that your focus is there. I feel like this person, they see you as someone who is not good at communicating their feelings, or doesn't communicate their feelings, or over communicates. But there's definitely a message about communication, and I picked that up at the very beginning of the reading, whether that's on your part or their part. But I feel like this person also feels like this connection has the ability to drown them or raise them up. There's no in between. That's what I'm getting. There's no in between in this connection. It's like total love, or total disconnection. You know, like this person feels like the connection has the ability to drown them in emotion, you know, lose themselves. And at the same time, they see the connection as something that does make them, or has made them, very happy, very connected, very elated. This person may love that they may love that about the connection, that it has depth to it, but it also has elation to it. They may not be comfortable in the energy, but they may like that about you, or relationships in general. That could be how they are, and therefore they attract that to them, something like that. So that's perception. And now we're going to go into how you genuinely feel underneath that perception. So what are your emotions towards the connection at the current moment? Emotions towards the connection. Yeah, the Chariot, which is really interesting because they had it in the recent past, but it did come out in the reverse. How does Scorpio genuinely feel? The Wheel. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Then you have these fly out. Strength card, King of Wands, Knight of Swords. Here's that King of Wands again. Some of you may have fire in your own chart. But when it comes to your emotions, there hasn't been a lot of progress. Some of you felt really emotionally stuck for a really, really long time. Or you felt like emotionally you're currently stuck and it's been going on forever. You know what I'm saying? But there's something about, on an emotional level, feeling like things just aren't really progressing, you know, but yet it's still there. So I feel like also emotionally, you're establishing a foundation, okay? Some of you on an emotional level, you really want a solid foundation, a family, a partner, or you have that and you're working on that and you're working towards that. I do have Strength and King of Wands here. So I just feel like you're really strong in what you feel, Scorpio, and that keeps coming up. You're very strong in the way that you feel, and you know exactly how you feel. The problem is, if there is a problem, is that you don't know or understand if this person feels the same, or you don't trust that. Maybe that's it. Because there is like skepticism here, okay? And I feel like there's also a really strong emotional desire to move things forward, yes, but also to communicate. You know, the Knight of Swords is showing up in your emotions. All right, so the Knight of Swords represents communication. Not always the best communication. This could be hasty communication. That's why I was saying earlier, be well thought out. If you are coming from especially a very emotionally intense place, be well thought out of the tone and the words that you use, because I caught that at the beginning of the reading, that may have been an issue or be an issue here. And I see a lot of desire, but I also see a lot of strength. I see you're coming from a firm foundation. You know, yeah, you were stuck emotionally for a while, but you know, that's not forever, right? So you got grounded, you know, or you will be getting grounded in the energy and focusing on what truly matters, you know. And at the same time, when you get grounded and with where you're at, then it fuels your desire for more, and you deserve more. So as long as you're sitting in that place of deserving, more has to come to you, you know, or what you reach for will reach back to you. You just got to get into that emotional space first. And so I see, like, in the past, you weren't in that emotional space, you know, but you've went from, and I think I talked about this in the weekly live that I did, from despair to elation. But actually what it is from weakness to strength, from feeling like you had no control to getting back into control, you know, and you know how you feel. You don't need me to tell you how you feel, Scorpio. You know how you feel. Come on. All right, so this person is Knight of Pentacles. Let's see how they feel. Ace of Wands. There's that strong emotional desire here that I saw on your side. What is that? The Magician. I thought I saw a card flip. I guess not. Magician. There's the devil. Came out in the reverse. So they started with the devil. Here's the devil. This person's on an emotional level. They have a really strong emotional desire, like I said, to move forward, to feel very confident in that as well, to not look back, right? And to manifest their freedom. This person has been working on freeing themselves from a lot of toxic things in their life. And if they viewed this connection as toxic, then they also have freed themselves from the emotional ties to the connection for some of you. But I feel like for most of you, this is working out, you know, some really bad habits that they had, emotional things that they didn't deal with that kept them stuck, you know what I'm saying? Pulling the pieces together. Emotionally, this person has a really, really strong desire to have freedom of choice as well. So, Scorpio, emotionally speaking, this person is conjuring up something. They're also emotionally manifesting something here, which we only ever manifest from emotion. We don't manifest from thought. A lot of people get that twisted because of all the sayings, you get what you think about. That is true. Our thought directs our emotion, though, so it's tied together. It's a bit of both. It's like, yes, what you think of dictates your emotions, and your emotions give your vibration manifests whatever it is you're feeling to you. But, you know, if where your thoughts are is in a really bad place, and then emotionally it's going to make you feel in a bad place, and then you bring bad events in. Vice versa, if your thoughts are focused on the positives and you're in a good place, then emotionally you feel in a good place, and then you attract that in. So this person is manifesting from an emotional space something that they're really desiring for, and it could be the connection, it could be you, but whatever it has to deal with, it has to deal with intensity, passion, desire, and the ability to be free, whatever that means. So what are your hopes, Scorpio? What are you hoping for? The Four of Pentacles. So, Scorpio, the Four of Pentacles is control. I think you're hoping for, you know, to maintain control over your emotions. Like I said, because you know what it feels like to not be in control of them, because you went through that. I feel like some of you went through, like, quite literally the dark night of the soul, you know, in the past, and that felt really bad to you. So you now know that you like to always maintain that control, and that's what you're kind of hoping for during September, is to maintain that control. This person's hope, the Three of Swords. Ow. So when I see the Three of Swords as a hope, it could, well, usually what I see is that they don't want to hurt anymore. Okay? If this person has been emotionally hurt, or they've emotionally hurt you and they're carrying around the guilt of it, they don't want to feel that. You know, they're wanting to release that. They're wanting to release whatever has hurt them, but also whatever they've done to hurt you or someone else or other people. You know what I'm saying? To let go of the pain. That's what they want. That's what their hope is. So let's look at the future energy for September. Now keep in mind, the future energies are malleable, and you're in the driver's seat. So I'm just giving you a snapshot of what it currently looks like, Scorpio. So most likely outcome for Scorpio in September. Woo! The Six of Wands, the Tree of Life. Nice. Two of Cups. Seven of Swords in the reverse. It was all good till we got to the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Well, actually, I think this is good either way. So Scorpio, most likely future outcome is that you're going to be successful in connecting the dots and having a soulmate in your life, okay? Whether it's this person or someone else, but there's a really strong soulmate connection here. Now, because this person is showing up in your reading, it's more than likely this person, but like I said, it can be anyone in your life. But the lies, the facade, the lies, the deceit, the whatever this is, the Seven of Swords always speaks of not being authentic. That's going to drop, or it has to drop in order to bring this energy in, which is really victorious, feeling on top of the world, successful, things lining up for you in the way that you dreamed and hoped, having a soulmate here to support you in that. But it's like you got to tell the truth, you know? Got to tell the truth first. Or this person has to, or both. Because the communication was a shared issue or a shared component to the connection. So there may be some things too that have been hidden or not really spoken about that are coming to the surface in September, and that may give you a great sense of feeling like, oh, I knew it, you know, or like on top of it, or like a good ego boost or something. Like if you suspicion something and then you get evidence of it, you may feel really good about that. You know, like we love nothing more in life than being right. I mean, come on. Everybody says, I know there's, truthfully, most people want to be happy, but a lot of people feel happy when they're also right. So, Scorpio, you may have been right about something, and it's just like, I knew it, yeah. And that gives you like an ego boost. Either way, I think this is good. Whatever was hidden will be coming out in September, that's for sure. So let's see what this person's future energy is. Scorpio, what their future energy is. The Queen of Pentacles. Justice. Page of Cups. Knight of Cups, Two of Cups. That's what I told you. This person here is the soulmate. Okay, or I should say that you have lots of soulmates, tons of them. Pretty much everybody that you feel a very strong bond with is a soulmate, you know. But you know what I mean. This person's significant. This is significant to them, to you, whatever, both. Because you both have the Two of Cups here. So there's a very strong connection, okay? Without a doubt. Right. So this person's energy in the future is they're getting in tune with their self-worth, or that could have been the journey that they were on, okay? Because like I said, I saw them freeing themselves up from things that were really holding them back, whether that's their own nasty behavior traits or not putting up with other people's nasty behavior traits or whatever this is. They've been really working to establish a more cooperative presence, a more confident presence, a more stableness to them. And I feel like in September they are achieving balance here with the Justice card. And then that kind of, because they're in a very balanced and a very grounded space, then it opens them up to other possibilities and other connections for a few of you. But for a lot of you, what they're opening up to is the connection with you. You know, being receptive to the love, reciprocating of the love, being more romantic, being more playful, you know, just feeling that connection here, Scorpio. So they're open to the connection, I feel. Not just open to it, they feel very strongly about it. But there were things that this person needed to put into place, or you did. And I feel like you're very grounded in the energy as well, and feeling a very strong connection. And maybe what you doubted was the strength of the connection, and that could be what you're getting that confirmation of, you know, this during this time period is just getting that confirmation of, yes, I knew I was right. I knew it wasn't all in my head, you know, like that type of energy. And it has all to do with, one, a vision that you set into place maybe 7 months ago, and this person freeing themselves up, and communication. So, Scorpio, that was an exciting reading. So please do let me know how this works out for you in September. Zodiac signs you could be dealing with. I have Capricorn, obviously here, Gemini, as well as possibly another Scorpio. I have Libra here. I have Aquarius energy. I have Cancer energy. I have Leo energy. Taurus, Pisces, Leo again, Pisces again, Virgo, could be Aries, Sagittarius. So those are the predominant zodiac signs I see, but keep in mind it's a general reading, okay? So it could be any zodiac sign. If it resonated, great. Please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, check me out on Facebook and Instagram, also linked in my description box. You can catch me there for other live events, and I just randomly chat on Facebook. So if you want to check those out, you can check me out there. Also, if you like my dress, it's from my sister's online boutique, also linked in the comment section. Either way, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Scorpio, and happy September. Until next time, my friends, namaste.